Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Now that we've set the stage, let's get into the fun part, making your own seafood boil and experimenting with some tasty sauces. We've got some simple recipes and tips to make your boil unforgettable. Let's dive in. The role of sauce in seafood boil. One of the key elements that makes a seafood boil extra special is the sauce. While the broth from the boil itself is packed with flavor, a great sauce can take it to the next level. The sauce adds richness, tanginess, spiciness, and depth, complementing the natural flavors of the seafood and other ingredients. Whether you're serving your seafood boil with a classic cocktail sauce, a creamy aioli, or a zesty remoulade, the sauce can make a world of difference. Types of sauces used in seafood boil. There are many different types of sauces that pair beautifully with seafood boils. Here are some of the most popular options. Cocktail sauce is a classic choice, particularly for shrimp. Made with ketchup, horseradish, lemon juice, and hot sauce, this tangy and slightly spicy sauce balances the sweetness of the shrimp. It's simple to make and provides a familiar, comforting flavor that many people love. Remoulade sauce is another favorite, particularly in Louisiana and the Gulf Coast. This creamy, spicy sauce combines mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, hot sauce, and various herbs and spices. It pairs wonderfully with crab, crawfish, and fried seafood, offering a smooth, flavorful contrast to the bold spices in the boil. Hot sauce is a must-have for those who like things spicy. A good hot sauce adds heat and tang without overpowering the other flavors. It's especially popular in southern-style boils, where it can be drizzled directly over the seafood or served on the side for dipping. Mignonette sauce is light and refreshing, typically associated with oysters. Made with shallots, pepper, and vinegar, mignonette sauce offers a delicate contrast to richer seafood like crab or lobster. Aioli is a rich, garlicky sauce that's similar to mayonnaise but with a bolder garlic flavor. It's creamy and luxurious, making it a great accompaniment to any seafood. You can also add lemon zest or herbs like parsley to customize the flavor. Making your own seafood boil sauce. Making your own seafood boil sauce is surprisingly easy and can be much more flavorful than store-bought versions. Here's a simple recipe for a Cajun remoulade sauce, which is perfect for dipping crab or shrimp. For the ingredients, you'll need mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, ketchup, hot sauce, lemon juice, smoked paprika, garlic powder, chopped fresh parsley, and salt and pepper. To make it, combine the mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, and hot sauce in a small bowl. Add the lemon juice, smoked paprika, and garlic powder, and mix well. Stir in the chopped parsley, and season with salt and pepper to taste. Chill the sauce for at least 30 minutes to allow the flavors to meld together before serving. This versatile remoulade sauce can be used for dipping or drizzling over the seafood boil. It's creamy with a slight tang and a hint of heat, the perfect complement to your seafood feast. Customizing your own sauce. The beauty of making your own sauce is the ability to customize it to your taste. For example, if you prefer a sweeter sauce, you could add a little honey or brown sugar. If you like it tangier, a splash of vinegar or a squeeze of lemon can do wonders. You can also experiment with fresh herbs like cilantro, dill, or tarragon for added complexity. Don't be afraid to get creative, the possibilities are endless. Combining seafood boil with sauce, tips for success. Serving a seafood boil with sauce doesn't have to be complicated. Here are some tips and tricks to ensure that your seafood boil with sauce is a hit. First, don't oversauce the seafood. While a good sauce can make a seafood boil shine, it's important not to overdo it. You want the sauce to complement the flavors of the seafood, not overpower them. Use it sparingly, either as a drizzle over the top or as a dipping sauce on the side. This way, the natural sweetness and saltiness of the seafood remain the focal point. Balance the flavors of the sauce. A great sauce is all about balance. If your seafood boil is spicy, a creamy sauce like aioli or remoulade can provide a cooling contrast. If your boil is on the milder side, a tangy cocktail sauce or mignonette can add a refreshing kick. Serve the sauce on the side. Not everyone loves the same level of spice or flavor. It's a good idea to serve the sauce on the side, so people can dip and enjoy it according to their preferences. You can even offer a selection of sauces, allowing guests to try different combinations and find their favorite. Experiment with combinations. Don't be afraid to try different combinations of seafood and sauce. For example, while shrimp and cocktail sauce are a classic pairing, crab pairs beautifully with garlic butter or a rich, creamy remoulade. Play around with what works best for you. Add some crunch to your seafood boil experience by serving it with some crunchy sides like cornbread, garlic bread, or even potato chips. The contrast of soft, juicy seafood with something crispy adds a delightful balance of textures. Common mistakes to avoid when combining seafood boil with sauce. There are a few common mistakes to avoid when combining seafood boil with sauce. Oversaucing the seafood can make the dish feel heavy and overpowering, rather than light and refreshing. Be sure to use just enough sauce to enhance the flavors. Under-seasoning the sauce is another pitfall. If your sauce lacks flavor, it can leave the dish feeling flat and boring. Always taste your sauce and adjust the seasoning as needed. Not balancing the flavors is an easy mistake to make, but one that can have a big impact on the overall dish. The flavors should complement each other, not compete. A little sweetness, acidity, spice, and salt can go a long way in creating a well-rounded flavor profile. Lastly, don't neglect fresh ingredients. Fresh herbs, garlic, and citrus are key to creating a vibrant, flavorful sauce. Dried herbs and bottled lemon juice won't deliver the same impact. A seafood boil with sauce is an unforgettable culinary experience. The combination of fresh seafood, bold seasonings, and a delicious sauce creates a meal that's both flavorful and fun. Whether you stick to the classics or venture into more adventurous flavor combinations, the key is to balance the textures and flavors for a truly amazing dish. Now that you've learned the ins and outs of seafood boils and sauces, it's time to gather your ingredients, call your friends and family, and get cooking. What's your go-to seafood boil sauce? Do you like to keep things simple, or do you enjoy experimenting with new recipes? Let's get boiling. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.